2.5 billion gigabytes of data are created every day. In the rapidly growing tech industry, there is much to be excited about and much to prepare for. DeVry University offers technology degrees designed for today's digitally driven world, so you can be ready to solve the problems of tomorrow. Get started at devry.edu.
All right, this is my first broadcast with this. I've been downloaded this game yesterday, and I'm just gonna try my hand at this Twitch thing. I've been watching different broadcasts on here over the last couple years, and they've always been entertaining for me, and I learned a lot about the games. Hopefully, you get the same thing from me on this. So what we have here is I just downloaded this game yesterday, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Right now, there's nobody on here but me, but that's cool for the moment. I mean, somebody will catch up later and or view this later in one of the video sections while it's available. And hope you like what you see, and check me out. Save the notification so you can see when I join, and holler at me when you get on here. So I just wanted to try to take this from, the road to the show, see if I can get out of the minor leagues. I had this game about, I want to say about 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago now, and I wasn't able to get out of the minor leagues. I'm not really good at baseball, and I'm not a
His
I don't
name
have enough
having
time
finally
to
been
be an
called,
addict, so
an anxious
probably won't get much
prospect
better,
steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display.
As long as we're on here having fun, They say that's the name of the game, but of course I want to win in the game. I want to do good on these broadcasts, and I want to step my game up over time. I just have the basic stuff now, just a little wired earpiece
Never has this
with a
player had the
microphone,
chance
and
to command the attention of so
the
many
Twitch
big league
app, and
buyers. He looks to
my
make his
console.
case for draft
I don't have all
consideration.
those background, what do you call them? The stream management and all that. Maybe if you have some tips, you can hit me up and let me know what you're using to broadcast and see how I can step mine up. I'm open to any suggestions.
Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue chip prospects, but they all have blue chip aspirations.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can take this player, Hank Black, that I just created a few minutes ago, and see what he can do. Hitting requires superb timing and rhythm, so I suggest you take some practice cuts for your evaluation. Scouts want to see you square up, make solid contact, but they'll be taking note of your power too. Stay within yourself. Use the whole field, and if you happen to drive 1 or 2 deep, all the better, no doubt. So let's see. Ooh, took that. Gotta pay attention to the game and not the stream. All right. All right. It's a little early, I'm thinking, right? All right. All right. now we're being evaluated. I guess those first ones were just practice. That's not good. It's too early. It's late. Right, that's a good hit. Yeah.
A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
Being evaluated for your footwork, arm strength, and accuracy shows you can make clean plays and deliver the ball where it needs to go. All right. So this is the first broadcast. I downloaded this game yesterday. Just trying to feel it out and try to work on this stream at the same time. Not real good at fielding, huh? fielding is not going to be my thing. All right, that was a pretty good throw. Pulled him off the base. All right. Seems like they tell you a little bit about how to do it. Got to get a little faster than that. That was a little better. Ooh, that got away. Huh.
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance.
All right, back it up on the field. Got a little confidence. That's what's up. Let's see. Did better. Let's see. Continue.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
All right. Okay, anything you need. What type of infield do you like? Yeah. Let's try that. Okay, we got a showcase game. If you're watching this on the replay, holla at me. I'm not really talkative this evening.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East.
Follow me on PlayStation 4. CAUTOPSU's. CAUtoPSU's.
Rick Roberts, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
In now, Hank Black. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Black. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hank Black.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freeman.
The 3-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
All right.
Coming to the plate now, B.J. Blanks. And he could give his guys an early lead
Welcome
if he
to
can
the
come through
stream.
here.
I just downloaded this game yesterday, so I wanted to give Road to the Show a try.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one.
This is a showcase
On to
game
first
for
to
Road
complete
to
the
the
double
Show.
play.
See, this guy can get scouted and drafted. I'm going with a short
Digging in to try it again. Guillermo Cruz. Runner in scoring position with
3-4 years ago. Didn't really do too good. Never got out of the minor leagues. So my road to the show was a dead end.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the
starting
inning.
To broadcast with Twitch.
A hit and an error in the inning,
but
they failed to
now.
score.
I get a
on now to the top of inning number 4. And we are
right
tied
now,
0-0.
That's all we have. So if you got any tips to make this
ready for another
better,
chance, Jorge Espinoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on.
Play Major League Baseball, the show.
Popped high in the air. Black is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Do you play only sports games?
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hank Black. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Espinoza into shallow left. One
that
down.
Was no good.
Wow, you can see he takes a big hack up there. Looked like he was trying to hit 2 home runs with 1 swing. Maybe to try to impress the scouts that were here. But that's what happens when you try and do too much. An easy pop out and a lonely jog back to the dugout. We'll see if he shortens that swing up a bit next time and just tries to put the ball in play.
Leading off for the West, catcher.
So while I figure this game out and this streaming thing at the same time,
pop-up. Black
might be a little boring.
Right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Hopefully you stick with it. If you don't hang out tonight, come back and check me out another time and see how this goes.
Striding in once again, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hank Black.
Do you play any sports games?
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Man, just when he was trying to get something going, he rolls over the top of one and rolls right into a double play. Boy, that is a momentum killer like nothing else. He busted his butt down the first, but it just wasn't meant to be. That was not the at-bat he envisioned having with scouts watching.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hank Black. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
We can make it to base this time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
That didn't go as planned.
Ready for another shot now, Antonio Pedroza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And in there as this is rolled out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
That was all right. What's your favorite team?
So coming to the plate, Alfonso Mora. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Welcome to my first ever.
Black is there.
Broadcast.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Let's see how this goes.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The East jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Barney Whitley takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Can you hear me at all? This is just a little cheap corded microphone.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious East squad. 3 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, They left 19 runners on base.
Single, that's not too good.
For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Catcher's equipment. Since this is the first broadcast, hopefully it only gets better from here. But just trying to get a feel for Twitch and a feel for this game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East.
Things could only get better, right?
Now to the plate, Hank Black. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
200. Shouldn't be hard to raise that up.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Man, he didn't exactly put a charge into this one, but he was quick out of the box, hustling down to first for an infield single. I know one thing. Scouts absolutely love a young player that busts his butt on every single play, and that's what he did right there. Gonna do nothing but help him.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Coming to the plate now, B.J. Blanks, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here it comes on 0-2, and a double steal try here. Heading out towards shallow right. Kim brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Can't do that. Still trying to figure out these controls.
So digging in now, Hank Black.
Shortstop, Hank Black.
I made a crazy base running error right there. For somebody trying to make it onto a team. That doesn't.
Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Next will be the designated hitter, Tom Kuhn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
So where y'all from, man?
Weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hank Black as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Horrible, horrible. Got to do better than that.
Digging in once again, Esteban Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Parsons on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. A tag for one, on to first, and they get the double play. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Hank Black, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. One hit, one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Central prospects lead it here, 1-0.
Right.
Now at the plate, Dan
See what my
Parsons.
fielding looks like. Been shaky at best.
Dan Parsons.
The 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Not too many more.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The East prospects came through late.
Two singles. All right.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
All right. See what happens with the draft, then we'll go from here. Here's the moment.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Ernie Ambrose, a third baseman from the West region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Stephen Burke, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Leroy Ingram, a shortstop from the International region.
The first shortstop to go.
The Chicago White Sox select Oscar Rodriguez, a relief pitcher from the International region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Enrique Mendoza, a relief pitcher from the International region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Pete Burt, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Jackie Hyde, a relief pitcher from the Central region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Eldon Gilchrist, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Napoleon Cole, a second baseman from the Central region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select David Hernandez, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Johnny Samuels, a left fielder from the Central region.
Marginal players feel like when their name don't get called.
The Toronto Blue Jays select Santiago Blanco, a relief pitcher from the International region. With the 13th pick, the Miami Marlins select Charles Payne, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 14th pick, the Seattle Mariners select DeAndre Gerard, a catcher from the International region. With the 15th pick, the Texas Rangers select Andres Castro, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the 16th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Hank Black, a shortstop from the
Tampa
East
Bay
region.
going to Florida. How about that? All right. Round 24, pick 16. Let's get it. Got to try to make it from the Montgomery Biscuits up to the AAA affiliate Durham Bulls, and then on to the Rays.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
Let's go pro.
While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making.
Long odds. That's life, huh? I have no stats, so there's nothing to look at, really.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a AA club.
I'm ready.
A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
All right. So we're in AA, huh? That's what we're here for, right? Don't do too much simming.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Add a camera and all those cool bots and music and all that I've been watching on Twitch over the last year or so.
Marcus Lang gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ground ball left side. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Coming to the plate now, Hank Black, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. So coming to the plate, Hank Black. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Throw me that fastball. Just trying to make...
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Leading off the inning, Hank Black. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Sharkner moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Nice, first hit. There we go.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Come on, man.
Standing in, William Ham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Black gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second, and that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charles Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
That catch is a giant.
And now the runner's trying for third. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So striding forward now, Hank Black. He singled his last time up.
Hank Black.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looped out towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. And the visiting club leads it 10-6. Ready once again, Hank Black. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Can you hear me at all? Well, I appreciate you joining the live stream.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Those left.
At the plate, William Ham.
The left fielder, number 2, William Ham.
Now a move over to first, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Shuckers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Freddie Carpenter gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
All right.
For the Biscuits,
Stealing
7 runs,
is substandard, and the aggressiveness is
they left 7
not so good.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 48 is on the mound for Game 2.
You sticking with
Dan
this,
Plesac, what's the
broadcast.
word on him?
Thanks a
Hey,
lot.
this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You
I
can
don't
go
have
hard,
those
soft.
bots
You
to
can
tell
go
me
in and
who
out.
joined
And
and
anytime you have 4
who
pitches,
stayed,
if you can
but,
throw them for strikes, you have the
I
big
appreciate
advantage.
it.
Stepping in, Hank Black, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Holloway is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count.
Coming to the plate now, Damian Holloway. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Holloway.
Here it comes on 0-2.
All right.
In the air out to left. Black is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right. Fielding isn't so bad.
Settling in now, Jack Shartner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. To short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Road, and you can...
Digging in, Hank Black comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Black stands at first with 1 out. Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Prado.
Center fielder, Charles Prado.
Charles Prado.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and the visitors are out in front here.
Welcome to the live
3-0.
stream, the first ever PS4 broadcast.
Digging in the switch hitter, Damian Holloway. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Holloway.
I got a lot to learn about this game and a lot to learn about trying to live stream.
Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Black. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Digging in now, Richie Myers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 1-2. To short. Black ranges. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Digging in, Hank Black. He singled his last time.
First that time, right?
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it, and he is in there.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Down the first baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Striding in once again, Hank Black.
Number 9, shortstop, Hank Black.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Getting better at hitting.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ready for another chance? William Ham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
All right.
Digging in once again, Charles Prado.
Center fielder, Charles Prado.
The 3-1. And the runner's breaking for third. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
25.
Black on third. Ham over at second. Prado is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Only 9 down now, right?
Digging in and looking for more, Hank Black. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shartner has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-4 the way this one ends. Biloxi took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Matthew Haskins earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Stanek, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of his pitches.
Hit on the ground to short. The outfield grass. And he's set down, one away.
We got to start it off.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this.
At the plate, Hank Black, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Shartner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Digging in to try it again, William Ham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little
Zapata at third, Black on second, Prado at first.
Welcome
one
to the
gone.
live broadcast. Our first stream.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night.
Just getting started
following
with this Twitch thing. Downloaded this game yesterday and decided to try my hand at broadcasting. Don't have a camera, but if
so
you
the
have
batting
any
order turns over
recommendations,
now and set to go Richie Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Or any other sports game.
Round is short. This could be 2. Cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Horrible field. Horrible field.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes.
Ready for another shot now. Hank Black. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Ready once again, Richie Myers looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far. Hit ball to short. To his left, Black. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play.
Into the box, Hank Black. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hit in the air to center field. Holloway waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Got to stick to contact.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Pedro Aguila earns his first win of the season. David Erskine wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And please drive home safely.
Not much excitement for live
The
stream,
Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Ready now, Hank Black. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Myers is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look? Striding into the box, Hank Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to cap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on no hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Richie Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. So 1-1. Weakly to the left. Arroyo's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So striding in, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hank Black.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Richie Myers.
Number 1. Richie Myers.
The windup and the 0-1. Short. Black ranges to his. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. In now, Damian Holloway. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Holloway.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Black. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
All right.
Digging in, Hank Black.
Number 9, shortstop, Hank Black.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
All right. Not in there.
Stepping in, William Ham. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and the visiting club leads it 5-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Nick Franklin.
Harden won the
hits in 4
MVP
attempts to this point.
this year over LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the NBA.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final today. The Biloxi Shuckers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Todd Hayward earns his first win of the season. Andrew Kittredge was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Erskine earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Of course, the show. Looking to get into that new Madden. This past season, I really got into the Madden Ultimate Team. That's quite addictive. Building a team up from nothing.
No errors. They left 17.
I also do a little racing. The Gran Turismo. That's my thing right there. Never broadcast any of those. Never streamed any of those games, but might try those later. But for now, I'm gonna rock with this baseball.
Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Let me know if you're into the
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Madden or
and we remind you to please
show
drive home safely.
or Gran Turismo. My batting went down.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. Now to the plate, Hank Black. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perez has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Black. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Black.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Wow. Just got to make contact here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Too early.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Nick Franklin. No hits to this point.
Nick Franklin.
The 2-2. And it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Flat. Cleanly, a throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Casey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2.
I should have went to first.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Now at the plate, Hank Black. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Myers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. Perez giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Man, he caught that.
Wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Franklin, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Stepping up now, Hank Black. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
A little late on that. I'm surprised
we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Holloway sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Needed that hit.
So coming to the plate, William Ham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Prado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-1 on its way is put in play to the right side of the infield. Going to be a tough play, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Little dribbler down the line. He's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
All right.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead.
Now in the box, Hank Black. He singled his last time up.
Hank Black.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-2, the final in this game. The Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Wilkerson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chiwei Hu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
All right, so I can't play the next game. I got to confirm the exit, see what happens next. Contact stay the same. Says progress though. Okay, that's the call up track. The top right hand corner. I'm nowhere near AAA. Something in the inbox. What does that mean? What's my mission? View your scout report, pitch counts, game log. All right, all right. Contract information. Okay. Let's go.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
All right, I use my extra time to get the back cage. Training. Okay. An off day between long stretches of games, you'll be able to make a choice of what area of the game to work on. only have one option now, but I'll have more options later. Multiple choices for training, and each will result in gains to one or more. All right. Alright, we increased. Hey, we're playing somebody else other than the Shuckers. We lost every game. Coming up on 11:30.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation. Stepping up to the plate, Hank Black. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Not a bad hit.
Standing in, William Ham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
William Ham.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Black leads off first with one away. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles Prado, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Charles Prado.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game.
First baseman number 25, G-Man Troy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tilson is under it, and the inning is over.
I definitely appreciate
so a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Now at the plate, Hank Black. He reached on a single in his first try.
Black.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Stepping into the box, William Ham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Black, base runner at first with 1 out. Now that's popped up. Dunn shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Charles Prado.
Center fielder, Charles Prado.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
This one of the first games we're not getting.
So stepping in,
beat down.
Black. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tilson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
Leading off for the Barons.
Coming to the plate now, Oliver Dunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim left to short. Black comes up. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Dutrimple. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. It back up the middle, reined in. The 2nd for 1, on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play. And
ready for another shot now, Hank Black. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Digging in to try it again, William Ham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Dunn is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Ready once again, Hank Black. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. Tilson coming in, 1 down. digging in and looking for more. Number 60. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Montgomery came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Hunter Wood claims the win out of the pen his first. Juan Villa closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
From me, and a little better baseball. Not bad at all.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Barons, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you.
My fielding leaves a lot to be desired.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
A little late with the swing, good with the contact. Got to take some more balls. I have no recognition. All right. All right. I appreciate you sticking around for the broadcast. Thanks and good night from the East Coast. Peace.